It's the Cable League. MTGO Show.
Have I ever been the trophy leader? I think literally once. I've been in contention with the top three a number of times. But like even Caleb Gannon's cube that was only around for a couple of weeks. I'm gonna pick one with the sneak attack. I'm in that kind of a mood. And I had like the best win rate I've had. I played it every day that I streamed. I had my like longest win streak of all time. I ended the season with like some 85% win rate or something. I did not get trophy leader in that one. Like you have to play a lot. You have to play an ass load. And at a certain point, I think it becomes kind of a grind. A lot of the times that I've been competitive for trophy leader, I've like been in like the top couple of slots on like the last few days. And you have to play like a lot of cube to get to that point. And then I'm just like, all right, I'd like to go to bed now. enjoy the win, whoever's still going for it, you know. You have to really want it. And it's not really something with a prize, so. Ancient Tomb Sneak Attack, classic. Yeah, some people force aggro decks so they can get more matches in, get more trophies and stuff. You don't have to do that necessarily, but it could help you. Could help you just like play more matches over the course of a month. And I'm obviously not going to do that, right? I would be bored out of my mind. And it wouldn't be great for the stream. Just for my own personal preference. The one time I got trophy leader was in Carmen Handy's. Is this a Sneaky Jiki? Are we drafting Sneaky Jiki here? Could just take the draw 7. All right, let's grab this. Carmen Handy's M30 Celebration Cube. Where it had like cards from every year of Magic's history. They ran it 3 times over the course of the year, and then the third time, I think like people were less excited about it, and so me just like drafting it. But I still love that cube. I think it's like really good. And so me just drafting it normally. Got the trophy leader accomplishment. Dikowski, thanks for the sub. He says 66 months there. You figured it was a lot of hours? Yeah. I've done the math, and with my average win rate in Vintage Cube, usually it comes out to some like double amount to be competitive. Double the amount that I typically play, or I'd have to like play some offline and stuff, and it's just not worth it, right? I think I like the seal. I think I like the tutor. The signet fixes for black. Could work out. Urborg, so the Ancient Tomb doesn't kill me. Hey, sup, done the math. Oh, Brutal 7. Yeah, I hope your cat's good too. Yeah, it's always troubling, Not really high on that one. And the poppy vocals. A lot of banger tracks in a row there from the warning. Little flame slash action. The blue splash is tempting because of the Kiki Jiki, but we'll see, Not full on committed to anything yet. I mean, we're probably playing red. We can say that much. What are the odds that I want a Metalworker versus Dark Petition? I don't know. You love Thank You Scientist? Me too, friend. Me as well. I'm going to take this Mox Diamond. That's what I'm going to do. And none of y'all can stop me. Nice to have some fast mana in our Wheel of Fortune deck, That's a darned of a pack, huh? What do you even draft here? Maybe just take Thunder Mom. What if this is the Burning of Zinye deck? I guess I missed the Worn Power Stone then. Yeah, it's a pretty little signet. I think if I am playing Burning, then I want 3 and Dynamo here. Vamp's interesting. Is it Signet's interesting? Balance is almost interesting, right? Balance into here. Currently missing something to sneak attack into play. Some Emrakul type card. Hopefully we get some of that, huh? Some of that nastiness. If we think there's a chance we play the Imperial Seal and Deceiver Exarch stuff, then maybe the Underground Sea makes sense. Thinking about Grief, thinking about the Fiery Confluence. Not Sundering Titan. Sundering Titan, I mean, it's a fine card, but it doesn't, like, murder someone with a sneak attack, right? Not like an Archon or Grizzlebrand or Emrakul does. Sundering would look a lot better with his 3 and Dynamo here. Yeah, we'll see what wheels. What are the odds that we're a Workshop deck? Out of nowhere. Really missing that Worn Power Stone now, huh? Very rare that you want to be the Mox Diamond, Chrome Mox deck, but it gets a lot better if you had that Wheel of Fortune. Maybe that Balance a Wheel, huh? That would make the double Mox a lot better. Yeah, we'll see what comes back to us. Signet's interesting. Oh, we want Demonic Tutor. It's kind of crazy late. Yeah, we saw a lot of cards early on that like have the chance to wheel. That'd be really, really good here. I guess we lean into the Workshop, Urborg makes the Workshop a lot better. Lets it be regular mana sometimes. Is Storm super open? It feels pretty open. Yeah, it turns out the Sundering Titan was a nice wheel. And we've morphed into a deck that really is missing a Metalworker, but that's okay. That's alright. I should have had faith. I should have trusted. Thundermaw's kind of sick with Wildfire, huh? Recruiter could be good with Kiki-Jiki. I think there's a solid chance I end up cutting Kiki-Jiki. I'm thinking I'm going to take the Restless Vents here and just have that nice dual land, huh? That nice critter duel. No, it's not letting me pick the Bergie. Nice. Yeah, I think the Bergie flip side might be good in this sort of deck. Weird draw engine. Keep you from flooding out. Rakdos' return. That was one that I was kind of missing in this cube. Queenie Poom was Rakdos' return. Ooh, we're gonna grab that Coercive Portal. Pretty sick in this deck. Clutch move, redoing the windows to click Bergie. Yeah. I did that earlier today to get it to work is the only reason I thought of it. Yeah, Lodestone's a nice Workshop card, but I think we're gonna take the Welder over it here. This really looks like a Welder deck, Been really enjoying getting to play Welder a lot in this cube. Probably my favorite part. Rare Welder deck. I think I've drafted Welder quite a lot. Quite a lot in this cube, Lord. We might actually cut the sneak attack. Might just not be a sneak attack deck. Makes the tutors look a lot worse, huh? Yeah, I don't really want any of this. Oh, hey, there we go. Yeah, one random ass Eldrazi would have been so good. I even take the 10/10. Doesn't even have to have Annihilator. There's one big honking thing. I guess worst case scenario, I play the value Kiki. It really is kind of a worst case scenario, though. It's not great here. Did I see the new Jack Black movie trailer about Christmas? Looks funny. No. Hey, little Duretti action. Scrapwork Mud is so good with Welder, but can't be better than Duretti here, right? Duretti just ensures that you don't flood out, kind of the Bergie thing. Wheeled already. There's only gonna be one card left in the pack when this comes back around. I do like that Mike can be played off Workshop. Y'all are way too optimistic. Always look at the number of cards in a pack before you think about wheeling stuff. Ooh, Metamorph Stope. Or Citadel. Does Citadel make this deck? Yeah, give me the Citadel. Oh, too bad it's burning. If that was Wildfire, I'd play this Mayhem Devil for the kicks. Devil's still kind of cute with the Goblin Welder. Or sack 10 permanents to Citadel and just 20 somebody. Maybe Living Death should be more of a consideration there. I think we're cutting the sneak attack stuff. And I think so, Twitch chat. Quarantine Casanova. Is that their most recent album? I think I have a couple other tracks on my mainstream playlist. Yeah, I don't think the sneak attack quite works. Maybe we cut Beaumont here. Beaumont's kind of cute with Imperial Seal. Borderline worth playing the Chromox anyway, even though it doesn't have a lot of imprints. It's still an artifact to weld out, right? Yeah, my biggest miss in the draft portion was actually the Metalworker. Could just be the deck here. How many imprints for Mox would we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The issue is if you add the Chromox, like, are you cutting a land? Are you cutting the Imperial Seal? I don't really like this Imperial Seal, but it does let me see Workshop more often, which is pretty good. Yeah, let's just do this. How many black sources is that? 4, 5, 6, 7. And 8, 9, 10, 11 red sources. Not cutting Mox Diamond for either of them. Sure. Looks good to me. And hard casting Citadel is a trip, but we do have Urborg here. And we can tutor for the Urborg. Ooh, a mulligan. Nice. Beaumont's nice with Welder. Can be a discard outlet. I think I'm going to be detutoring for Duretti here. Are the other 3 colors going to get the Urborg Yavimaya treatment? Nope. They've been pretty public about that. They all have their issues. A big one is land hosers, right? Like Boyle and such. They're not keen on introducing instant speed Armageddons into older formats. Skip on down a little bit. Yeah, tempted by Memory Jar. Also tempted by Corsive Portal and Duretti. Acid Rain? Well, I mean, that's a sorcery, right? Oh, fun, Glass House. Yeah, for whatever reason, I put this on my chill playlist instead of my rap playlist. Pretty chill tune. Is whatever Jar finds better than just playing a Sundering Titan here, even though Sundering Titan only hits one land? Guess we'll find out. See a Manamorphose do this, huh? Yeah, that might be worse than just going like Duretti Batterskull here. Duretti just ensures that you don't flood out, which is nice. Oh my god, they got Leovold in there. It's a Leovold land tax deck. What are we looking at? Oh my god. Yeah, they have actual 5 colors represented, huh? We haven't seen a red card, but there's a Volcanic Island there. Oh, Rhymesayer's Entertainment. That's fucking, what's his face's label? Isn't Aesop Rock on that label? Brother Ali, Atmosphere, yeah, them too. So that's why I tapped my Swamp. Because I knew I was going to have to blow it up here. And then we're going to lose our Inferno Titan. Just trading for the Giver of Runes. But that's okay. Worst things have happened. Oh, they didn't activate. They didn't activate the Giver. They're supposed to give the Questing Beast pro red there so I could eat it. And then in our second main phase, we would crack the Bowman Courier, play the Goblin Welder. And then we would have Goblin Welder go in here with like plenty of gas in our graveyard and fodder and such. Questing Beast prevents the Giver from working. I thought Questing Beast had to be like attacking or something. It just straight up prevents all prevention. Combat damage that would be dealt by creatures you control can't be prevented. So my creature's damage can still be prevented, but theirs can't be prevented. See? Sillies. You silly gooses. Trying to tell me how Questing Beast works? Pshaw. Pshaw. I remember most of that card. Every third word. I think the punishment for forgetting what Questing Beast does, for misremembering Questing Beast, should be public flogging. At the very least, if not executions. Keel hauling, something. That's that's also in Questing Beast's text box. If you don't remember exactly how this card works. Forgetting something on Questing Beast should add another ability to it. That's actually why it has that many abilities. That was the rule that they had in game design. Questing Beast was like an improv tool where everyone had to remember the previous ability. Going around in a circle, and every time ability got forgotten, they had another one. Good old Bear Claymore. Enemies of bears everywhere. Actually, I guess it depends on what kind of Claymore, huh? Maybe it's a reference to the sword. I think I like that better. That's Sir Barrington's best friend, then. Questing Beast is Arthurian legend, yeah. Yeah, Claymore Mine would be much less exciting for bears, huh? If that's what their name refers to. Oh, you're saying it's like a Claymore Mine that shoots bears instead of shrapnel? Just You're stealthily crawling through the underbrush. You look forward. You see the laser sight is on your arm. You hear a click. Jesus, George Monty. That's definitely scummy. That's making me glad I don't have a fucking... It made me glad I just have chat turned off. I've never even heard of somebody doing that. Just pretending that they have Ballista to get people to concede. Opponent does have manas, yeah. How do we beat Noko? Huh? How do we manage that? Before they played the Oko, I thought I was just going to tutor up Fiery Confluence here. Yeah, what on earth am I supposed to do here? Like, Duretti's no good. I think by the time I get to Citadel, I'll have taken some damage, right? So I play the Swamp here. I've got 3. And then next turn I play the Mountain. I only have 5 mana. It's not enough. It's too much damage from Oko in the meanwhile. Hellkite seems particularly bad against Noko. They turn into a 3/3. Okay, okay. Caleb, you fool. Now they know that we're weak to a turn 2 Oko. Yeah, well. Yeah. If you could choose any companion, you choose Caleb. You're going to have to pay 3 extra for that, baby. No more, no less. I want 3 exactly. Do I think Oko is too good for Vintage Cube? No, not at all. There's plenty of answers to it in the cube. We just don't have them. You can't beat everything, right? What modes would I be on Caleb Command? Oh, that's an interesting question. My people ask me like what my invitational card would be, and it's almost commandish. It's a creature. It'd be 2 and a red for a 2/1 goblin. That would red when it came into play. It'd like destroy a blue permanent or counter a blue spell, and it'd have flash. Where's that fucking? There we are. So a Caleb command could also rep something maybe. Yeah, what if it's like red elemental blast, blue elemental blast, innocent blood, and draw a card? That is a bummer of a spell pierce. I think we can do better though. I think we can do better than Portal anyway. There's something to waiting a turn on the Citadel. Make sure you can play a land drop off of it. Just like way more likely to get value. It's the sort of thing that cowards say. Oh. Yes! Yes! We're going face here, baby. Nice spell pierce, friend. 4 lands, please. Should we go to 2? I think we should go to 2. That's what I think. If we 6 them to 9, then Inferno Titan just one-shots them. that was a nice run of cards right there. Pay the 8. I cannot. For I only have 2 to pay. Not a coward stream? Yeah, cowards get the fuck out. And a value mountain. What a beautiful citadel. Nice little turn 5 kill there. The Flash Hulk deck? Oh, yeah. Log. That deck was awesome. That deck, like, not only trophy, but it did the Flash Hulk thing, like, over and over again. And it won with the backup plans, too. One game, we natural ordered for the Hulk. And had a sack outlet on board to do it. It was sweet. Yeah, it was a really fun league. I'm gonna mull this. And then I guess I gotta keep this one, Can't mull forever. Yeah, Grinning Demon. I should switch back to Grinning Demon. I love me some Yargle, but... Oh, nice. It separates them. The ones that we have and the ones that we don't have. I wanted that for a long time. God, Daybreak's so good. Now my opponent's going to think I'm copying them. You said feel like Ophiomancer is not good enough for Vintage Cube. Oh, I've had a lot of trophies with Ophiomancers in this Cube season. We went 2-1 with it. Literally the draft previous, right? Very good card. Great with Clamp. Great with Yawgmoth. Holds off some board states. I guess, huh? I guess. I am the worst, cannot win, yes. We sealed for workshops so we could turn to the portal. The portal got spell pierced, and then we demonic tutored for Bolas' Citadel, so we could play that on our turn 4 just by tapping 4 lands, right? Because we already had the workshops. That's what we did last game. Oh shit! What up? Hey, comrade crab cake. Thanks for 40 months there. Glorious cube. That's what we're doing here. So I'm thinking about demonic tutoring up. Like a mana rock here, like a Boros Signet. It's kind of miserable, but it would ensure, I guess Rakdos Signet, but it would ensure that I have the Hellkite mana next turn. Not nothing, huh? Could certainly wheel here. Thought about grabbing it, but then you like need to rip the land for the Thunder Mom. Kind of like playing this Thunder Mom. Dang. Ooh. You're going through your old gift collection. You found one of me? Well, that's not the worst. Wandering Emperor? Absent. Okay. But I'll draw it again 2 turns from now. That's probably fine. How'd they lose 4 spike? What am I missing here? Oh, did they bin it to Bitter Triumph? I think they binned it to Bitter Triumph because they were worried about Bitter Blossom damage. Yeah, mighty tempting, Blunt Lord. My January is going to be crazy, but that is mighty tempting. All right, replay it. I'm playing the GP thing in January. Not planning on it. Currently, my January plans are traveling to meet my fiance's parents, meet her folks, and then we're gonna stop by Cali for a little bit. Short little vacay. Last month, she got to see where I grew up. So we're going to invert it. Sir Barrington's not going with us now. Hard to bring Sir Barrington on a plane, weirdly. Cali is nice. Yeah, especially in January. And especially in comparison to Wisconsin in January. I actually dig the weather in Wisconsin a lot. It's nice to have seasons and such, but there is a couple of weeks in January where it's like, I'd like to get the fuck out of this state. I guess I just run it back home. Not a lot of sideboard options here. Weirdly, he's a fucking bear. He's too dangerous for a plane. Sir Barrington, for one, Sir Barrington is very well-mannered. And for two, he's a goddamn knight. And for two, the weird part is that people stop him from getting on the plane. I wouldn't get in the way of that bear. I'd be like, yep, that's a bear going through security. And then my flight is this way. My thoughts? Not paid enough to ask those kinds of questions. You're right. Bowman Courier. Outside chance I weld out Everflowing Chalice for the Courier next turn is why I'm playing the Welder here. Probably just supposed to play the Signet, but play the Signet with the idea of playing the Chalice on 2. Bear Mace? I mean, Bear Mace is not always going to do it. You get yourself a cornered bear. Certainly effective stuff, but... Sir Barrington is certainly no ordinary bear, cannot win, that's for sure. Ooh. Now I wish I had that Everflowing Chalice on 2 back, huh? Or that City of Traders. This is probably wrong, but I'm going to bin both. Possible I'm supposed to wait on that one more turn. Wish I had that burning back now, huh? I'm gonna chill. Gonna chill a turn. Very tempting to play the Wheel of Fortune. Also tempting to just, like, find another mana and cast this Inferno Titan. Watch it win the game. Did a pretty good job of that last game. Bear Mace doesn't work if it's raining or if the wind is blowing the wrong way. Yeah. Do I want a memory jar? What do I fucking want? Batter Skull, I guess. Like no removal left in the deck. I think I have a full group of 7 to answer my germ here. Not loving my odds. Yeesh. Double yeesh. Yeah, it's taking too much damage here. Thundermaw clears some tokens, but then we take more damage from that even. It's like... Man, we had like nothing left. No juice in the old caboose. Juiceless caboose. Fully dry caboose there. That juice has been drained of the caboose juice. Flooseless. Should we, Lavamancer? Looks like they had a lot of stuff for Lavamancer to kill. Are you having a stroke? Caleb, what the fuck are you saying? Nothing, ignore me. It's not important. You wouldn't understand. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Bullerdonk, thanks for 2 months there. It's very important. Flashes of Jack Black. If Jack Black and Dr. Seuss had a baby, and that baby had a stroke, then that would explain that sentence. We're just going to steal for workshops again. Trying to into a portal. Oh, that's a good quote. I'm proud of that quote. What are the odds of this portal resolving? Scumdiddling. 100%? Do I get to untap with the portal now? I do like my odds better if I get to untap with the portal. Hell yeah. Carnage. However chat wants me to vote, I'll vote. Are we voting Carnage? Is that what the people want? It's tied right now, but the first vote was Carnage. They gotta have something here, right? Oh, they're floating. Magic players love to float. It's their favorite thing. If only you'd spanked a little bit harder. That's a hell of a quote. Oh, it's just lagging. Oh, I have to choose the opponent first, I see. Could see keeping the workshop, but right now we only need one more land before we can play this Batterskull anyway. And we can already play the Duretti, so seems good. You could have been the Batterskull there, but I don't really want to sacrifice any of my artifacts here. I think I dig Lodestone. Gonna drop that load. Oh yeah, Portal's drawn me a lot of cards, huh? Like 4 cards so far. Alright, that Lodestone didn't do very much. 4 damage, I guess. And then we're gonna tap and play Batterskull. I kind of like them having creatures to kill with Inferno Titan before I play Inferno Titan. Although, if I wait to turn on Batterskull, I'll be able to rebuy if they have a disenchant effect. We haven't seen any disenchant effects out of them. That's the very large Batterskull. Okie dokie. Pick up in response. I mean, it is better, right? They don't get to untap their lands. At first, I was just going to slam the Inferno Titan, and then I changed my mind, basically. Because I had the mana to pick up and replay. Oh, Portal, I've missed you. If I'd used City of Traders this turn, I could have attacked with my Restless Village too. But this way I guess to keep the Batterskull up, I guess. You did Arena Cube for the first time? You see what all the Grenzo hype's all about? Yeah. Yeah, the Grenzo hype's real, huh? Hey, look at that. Little finals here. In this iteration of the cube, there's a few. It would have been cool to see Sword of Fire and Ice and Sword of Feast and Famine, and it would have been cool to see Mirari's Wake and Terastodon. I think those are my 4 old favorites that like didn't make it into this version. But overall, I think they did a very, very good job. Ecstatic with this cube and its vibe and everything. You'd watch some Diceomancer. Sounds like we got a couple. You think giving it another chance after a good sleep will make it hit differently? The Diceomancer? Oh, probably. There's a lot to learn, huh? There's a lot to learn. So many mechanics getting thrown at you all at once. It felt like there was a steep learning curve there. You got just the end of Diceomancer. The game looks sweet. You wouldn't mind seeing some more? Okay, cool. Turn 2 Portal. No. So far, Oko was one of our losses, right? One of our 2 losses. What's the play pattern with Oko? Why did they get banned? So the issue is, like, whatever your best thing is, it just turns into an elk. So, like, this Coercive Portal, if they wanted to, they could make it into a 3-3. They decided to swap for my Welder here. Probably to, like, help control my board with Welder, because they can use it on my things. But typically, it just sits there and like makes a 3-3 every other turn while taking up with ridiculous amounts of loyalty. Right? It starts with 4 and then it gets +2. So the turn you played, it's got 6 loyalty. So my 5-drop couldn't even clear an Oko when they play it on like immediately, and it's only a 3-drop, right? So it's very, very difficult to deal with. Growing your own things, turning random shit into 3-3s, making your opponent's best things into 3-3s. The rare Carnage vote for myself. Yeah, Mana Rock here would have been real nice because the vents could have cleared Oko. You've forgotten Bergie had 2 sides? Yeah. And the other side's an artifact. So when I added Bergie to the deck, it was with the idea that we'd be playing Horn off of Workshop some amount of the time. Yeah, so Thundermaw could clear either Grist or Oko here, which is mighty tempting. But then Rankle gets to clear the Thundermaw with an Edict. Yeah, the issue with this is then the Oko makes the food a 3-3. What could we Imperial Seal for? Wish we had like a blister or something, something that would be useful versus these walkers that we could play off of Workshop. Maybe Flame Slash is where it's at. Sundering Titan's funny. Yeah, I like Batter Skull. I like Sundering Titan. I'm gonna grab Flame Slash. This is sketch because we Flame Slash the Leovold and then they can fucking 6 me. Finds Shallow Grave. Alright, well, that's lethal. Damn. Yeah, the Oko and the Grist was a bit too much. I think we could have taken like one or the other. Ooh, they got a Mind Twist in their deck. Maybe we'd had like a Mana Rock for the workshops. Let's start playing like Dragons and Inferno Titans sooner. Only being like restricted to 1 spell a turn was pretty rough for us. And that Rankle like preempted us, so we had to spend a turn dealing with that. Alright, this is better. Hard to figure out what to bin here. I kind of dig this Bowman Courier, right? Because we're going to dump our hand so fast. Maybe I'll bin Welder. It's a little weird, but whatever. Yeah, let's just fucking get in. Right, that's supposed to be the Mox Diamond. Let's cast my signets the hard way. I could play this other signet, but I'm just going to pass here. Keep the courier up. Make sure we can respond to a removal spell. Nice. I like how the draw from Courier gets around cards like Narset and Leopold too. So it should be good for 4 cards here, at least. Sure. Are we fine with 4 cards? Is that enough? Wheel of Fortune kind of dangerous versus Recurring Nightmare. Draw my 4 cards, which are actually fucking 18 cards with the 2 draw 7s. Brain Freeze would have been kind of cool in this deck. Between Wheel of Fortune and Memory Jar, it's very easy to get people into decking range. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Captain Maple Syrup, thanks to the sub, thanks to the 39 months. Well, that just gets to resolve, I do lose a mountain, though. Game 3? Game 3? Alright. Maple Syrup says, "Sir, I believe it's time. Fire the Prime! Fire the Prime. But I am lit tired. Hey, Zeddies, thanks for the sub. Thanks 11 months. The full 5. Yeah. Well, it was a good Sunday. So I just started blasting. Yep. The reasoning behind this keep is we hit our second land, we can Demonic Tutor for shops, and then the hand works. Perfect draw, no notes. I mean, if we rip a land next turn, the Mox Diamond's actually hot, because then we can pitch land to Mox Diamond, play Demonic Tutor for shops, and play shops into Signet. Come on, yes. You're picturing the music video in your head. This one? Oh, pretty good. Are we going to lose another one to Oko? That's potentially very good for me. If I get a land here, the Duretti just makes a Sundering Titan. And they're animating food token instead of turning off my portal. There's not going to be a draft for future me, no. I'm going to probably stream a bit of that dice game, that deck builder. I didn't even lose a mountain this time. I wonder if I was supposed to lose 3 in Dynamo so I could keep double red. This is actually kind of an interesting Oko game, right? You don't see those every day. I feel favored, especially because the Duretti can just rebuy Sundering. I think we got this, He said self-jinxingly. The Entombed for Elishnorn. Is Elishnorn a card I can beat? Seems hard, right? I think I could beat Elishnorn without Oko. Oh, that's a sexy one, Sorry, just thinking here for a sec. So I could serve all in at Oko. The food token trades with Lodestone Golem, and then we go second main phase, Burning of Zinye, which would lose all my lands. And then after that resolves, we could down tick to ready to get the Lodestone Golem back, second the Batterskull, and then next turn we could refresh the Batterskull. Or we could just serve with the Batterskull Germ here. And then second main phase, down tick to ready, and swap in the Sundering Titan and blow up the value. Then they just like never have a spot without the Lodestone in play. Hey, Physics 101, thanks for the sub, thanks for 67 months there. And Cube is indeed the best, you're not wrong. Yeah, let's get this fucking Oko off the board, These songs are on my chill playlist, yeah. Will there be Diceomancer tonight? We were just discussing that, Herdemies. I think that's the plan after this match. Yeah, the workshops can't pay for that, so it's a good miscalc. A little bit worried about sacking the Bowman Courier and losing those 3 cards, but I guess that's the play here. And then next turn we can rebuy the Lodestone Golem, I guess. Trying to 7 for 2 myself and the opponent says no. I mean, I think if we 7 for 2 ourselves, the opponent's locked out of the game, right? Because we just get to bring back the Lodestone Golem, and then they have no lands in play, and there's a Lodestone. And then next turn we just rebuy either the Sundering Titan or the Batterskull. And anyway, nice little trophy, Nice little trophy. Nice little Goblin Welder trophy. Beautiful. Multiple Oko decks. Our deck